Hello and welcome to Crafting by the Falls. My name is Natalie. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. Well, exciting news. We finally officially are in spring. Yesterday was the first day of spring, and how nice is that? Last week, we actually had thunderstorms, believe it or not. I think it's kind of unusual for the beginning of March, and we had days that we were, 20 degrees plus, but we also have dropped to the single digits. The weather's kind of all over the place, but I think snowstorms and cold weather are behind us, and already see stuff coming up in the garden, so that is a plus. So today I have a review, and it is from VIP Cross Stitch. If you've never been over to their store, I will, in the description box down below, leave you the link to get you to the store, and then I will leave you the links to the kits that I'm going to be reviewing. I have 4 kits today, and also they have provided me with a discount code, which is FALLS10, and that'll give you an additional 10% off. So as always, it's in the description box down below. But if you ever have any questions or anything, you're more than welcome to leave me a comment, and I'll try to help you out to the best of my ability. So I am going to pause the camera and we'll start this review. So here is our goodie bag. So I'm going to take it out, and this is the thinner type bag that it came in. And as I mentioned, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 kits today. And yes, they're all Joy Sunday. So as I mentioned before, it is spring, and we're going to be starting to review some really beautiful spring kits. So just so you know, I've mentioned this before, I like doing bundles. So the first 3 are a bundle, and then the last one is sold individually, but they're also sold individually if you just care to choose the one. But as I mentioned, I like doing bundles because it saves you money. So we're going to start with this one, and I'm going to set these to the side. So as I mentioned, it is Joy Sunday. Joy Sunday comes in these great bags. If you've never done stamped cross stitch before, I'm going to warn you, it's very addictive. Your instructions are on the back, and also how to take care, clean these kits to remove the stamp ink off the canvas. So there's the bag. So this is the first one. And this one is called Hyacinth 1. It is a 14 count and measures 29 by 29 centimeters, but it's springtime. Look at those flowers. And as you can see, there is going to be back stitch, not a lot. And it looks like these may be half stitch and maybe it will not be a full coverage, but we'll have to wait until I bring out the canvas. So look at those colors. Purple, pink. Look at the bulbs. Really, really nice. So this chart is 4 pages, and we're going to start with up here. So up top is the symbols that are going to be on our chart. And down below, these symbols are going to be on our canvas. And, ooh, I'm just noticing something. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to see. This one, it says Hyacinth 1, but yet down here it says 2. 33174 up here, 33175. Wow. Let me see. Well, the chart looks right. You can see the bulbs, and we have bulbs here. So that's interesting. We'll have to check that out. It is 120 stitches wide by 122 high, and I got sidetracked. How many colors is in here? Look at that. We have 49 full stitch. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 half stitch and 3 back stitch. But it looks like we have a total of 51 colors. So let's go check this out. So what does it say on here? Interesting. Hyacinth 1. So I don't know what happened on that chart, but here is, I'll put the paper there so you can see the size of that. That is a really beautiful size. And you can see that it is going to be a partial. So any of this white, we will not be stitching. But I'll bring it up so you can see the printing on the canvas. If I bring it really close, you can see that these are going to be all half stitch, and then pretty well all these are going to be full stitch. Wow. Over on Facebook, we have the stitch along going on, and we just started spring officially yesterday. I'm stepping out of the box, and I'm actually doing 6 kits. I know I'm not gonna have them all completed, but I'm going to step out of the box and try to do a couple different kits up, but I like this one already. That would be nice to start up. So there's 2 cards. I'm going to start with the first one, and here we go. Look at those. Really nice. That's a really nice deep purple. Love those colors. So on the second card, there's a total of 51 colors, but really nice colorful thread. So, and then there's our 2 standard needles. So let's check this out. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love spring. The colors are just stunning. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out our next kit. So here is our next kit. And take it out of the bag. I did put the lights on because it is starting to get a little gloomy here. And this is our second one. And this one is Hyacinth 2. And it says, hello, spring. How great is that? Again, this one's really gorgeous. We got the bulbs, and you can see that these are going to be all half stitch, and this is going to be full stitch. I love that. And you can see the back stitch. This one is, it is a 30 by 31 centimeters, and it is a 14 count. So we'll check out the kit. So this one is 125 stitches wide by 129 high. And again, the top symbols are going to be what's on the chart, and the bottom one is what's going to be on the canvas. So we have a total of 50 full stitch colors. We have 4 half stitch, and we have 3 back stitch colors. So that's going to be nice. This is going to be very hard not to start these. I really like the size. And look at the printing on this canvas. Really nice. Again, they're a great size. There's the size of the paper. So that just goes to show you they're not going to be huge kits. But I'll bring it up. I have to say, I love the printing they are now doing. That is really, really nice. And you can see down below even how well it's printed. So, I would love to start these. But I have many others. So there's 2 cards. I'm just going to take them apart. And they're my favorite floss cards. So here we go. I'm going to start with one. Look at those. Now, is that not screaming spring? Look at that nice pink. What I like about these, like, look at, we got for the lavender 208, 209, 210, 211. And then even the pink, it's 603, 604, 605. So really nice. I like that. So we'll start over here. And there's 31. Really nice. There's our 2 standard needles. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the colors. So let me wrap that up. And, oh man, this is going to be so hard not to start. Beautiful. So, if you like these kits, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Just lets me know you're enjoying the content. So I'm going to pause and we're going to bring up the next one. So as I mentioned, this is a series. Came in a pack of 3. So the first one was Hyacinth 1. And the second one was Hyacinth 2. So, wonder what this one's going to be called. Hyacinth 3. And check that out. It says springtime. Isn't that so beautiful? This is a 14 count, and this one is a 30 by 30. So I'm going to set that aside. Again, this one, it is going to be partial. You're not going to stitch around the edges there. And these will be all half stitches, and this will be all full stitch. Which one do you like? 1, 2, or 3? You're going to have to leave it in the comments down below and let me know which one is your favorite. So, here is the chart, 4 pages, and this has a total of, as you can see, 50 full stitch, and we have 5 half stitch, and we have a total of 5 back stitch. But we're going to have 51 colors in this chart. It is 127 stitches wide by 128 stitches high. So that's nice. And, well, I'm going to have to write to VIP because this canvas is blurred. So you can see up here, it is blurred, but down below, the symbols are fine. So this must have got wet somehow. You can see, yeah, that kind of sucks. If it didn't get wet, it would have been really nice, the stitching. So we'll take a look at the floss, and we'll start with number 1. And here we go. Look at that. Love these purples. Very spring colors, isn't it? So there's the first card. And of course, they're my favorite floss cards. So here we go. Oops. Look at those. Isn't that just screaming springtime? And there's our 2 standard needles. And I'm going to wrap this up. I have absolutely no hesitation of contacting VIP cross stitch. And it's not their fault. It's the manufacturer's fault, but they will come through and give me a replacement canvas. So that is the colors for that. So that was the 3-pack. I'm going to pause and bring out the last kit. So this is our last kit. And as quickly as I've been recording this, a storm has just rolled in. So if you happen to hear the rain, it's hitting the window. My window's right here, so I apologize. So this is our last one. And when I seen her, I thought, oh my, she's gorgeous. So this one's called Spring Girl 2. And it measures 25 by 33 centimeters. And you can see this is going to be a partial. So I'm going to set that aside and we'll check out the kit. Don't need my glasses for this. Look at the symbols. Look at how large they are. So on the other side is the chart, and on this side is the picture. And it is 100 stitches wide by 140 stitches high. And of course we have the two different set of symbols. This one's going to be for our charts. Always the charts are the numbers and letters. This is for Joy Sunday, and these symbols are for the canvas. But this has a total of 30 full stitch, and then we have a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 half stitch, and we have 6 back stitch colors. So again, these are beautiful spring kits. I think everybody's itching. It was a long winter, and look at that. This is really nice. So here is the paper, so you can see that the picture is going to be the same size as the page. And always Joy Sunday on the canvas is serged all around. And all this white we will not be stitching. So, and these are half stitch. You can see a lot of color blocking. You hear the rain? It's a good thing. I don't have to wash the windows. Mother Nature's doing a good job there. Oh boy. Like I say, I'd rather a rainstorm than a snowstorm, so there's those beautiful purples again. 209, 210, 211. Really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. So the second card, we only have a few colors, but there we go. And there's our 2 standard needles. So I'll wrap this up. If you enjoyed this, again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It always lets me know you're enjoying the content that I'm bringing to you. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out all the kits. So there are the kits that I reviewed today. I just want to say thank you so much, VIP Cross Stitch, for providing these kits for review. I have a feeling there might be some people going shopping and purchasing some of these kits. So once again, thank you, VIP. I will leave a link in the description box that will get you to their store. They are all cross-stitch stores, so they have so many kits and different companies to purchase. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. Let me know down in the comment box down below which kit is your favorite. I have to say that I definitely love all 4. Which one would I start first? That is a hard decision. I think that would be a coin toss. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below which is your favorite. And Also, I have a Facebook group. If you would like to come over, starting yesterday, we just started the spring stitch along. So that is Crafting by the Falls with Natalie. Come on over and join us. Love to see what you're stitching on. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.